sorry for my mess. I really need to do something in here. Fix this up, make it more appealing, but I just haven't. Some of you may be thinking that, looking around your house going, I really need to clean this shit up. I need to do something. I need to decorate. I need to do something, you know. Some of you could be doing that because I'm very hyper aware of my surroundings right now. I'm like, you know, not saying you are, but some of you may be. But anyway, this video is for the earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So, okay, some of you are, as I know this rhymes, but it's a feeling that I'm getting, like there's some sort of an agreement that you made, you swore to, but you're torn about. Torn and sworn. Sworn? Did I say that right? I don't know. Anyway, for some of you, that's one of the things that I'm getting. It's almost like you made an agreement with somebody, but you're really torn about it. Like, it's like, you know, struggle bus kind of energy right now. What else? I got the word caricature. I can't say it right. Caricature. Y'all, for some of this, you may have, somebody may have made you out to look a certain way, or you may have made someone else out to look a certain way. Or this could literally be talking about like little, you know, animated, not animated, but little figures or something like that. Caricature of people. I can't say it right, but y'all know what I mean. What else? Yeah. You or somebody else put somebody else in a false light. Lied about them in a negative manner, or they lied about you in a negative manner. And so this other person feels like that constituted retaliation. Okay? Whatever that means, y'all, I have no fucking idea. I am not an earth sign, and I do know an earth sign, just one, actually two, but neither one of them do I have daily or even yearly contact with. What else do I have for the earth signs? Some of you may be taking a vacation or something about like a river view or something like that. It's not all of you. Or there may be something significant about a river view. I'm hearing for some of you that's the name of a street. Y'all, I should have meditated before I started this. But let's see what's coming up. I feel like y'all are in gridlock with somebody. At least the one that I'm picking up on, or the ones. All right, earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Hold on. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. What's going on for the earth signs right now? First card out, feeling very lucky. Luck, growth, and expansion here. For some of you, this could be freedom. I don't know why I'm getting that. I think it's because of the position of the person on the card. I hope I have all the cards now. Hold on, y'all. For some of you, it could have something to do with a father figure or a job. But let's, y'all, I'm about to just stop this video and start over. Because I can't seem to even hold on to him to start to shuffle. All right. I'm not going to count these cards, but I am going to call out what I see here. Sorry, I gotta pick up these other, this is a whole different deck that's got cards over here to the side. All right, for some of you, there could have been a work situation that you were angry about, that because either you got wounded by somebody or you wounded somebody else because you were pissed off and feeling wounded yourself. You know, there could be something like that for some of you. Or it could be something around a father figure. Earth signs, please. What's going on for the earth signs? Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, please. Here we go. It's weird because you got luck, growth, and expansion, but then you have Saturn, which is the planet of restrictions. Red tape. Right? Maybe your feeling of luck, growth, and expansion was through hindering another person, or they were doing this to you. Okay? We'll see as we go along. But I feel like somebody fucked their own blessings by getting involved in this power struggle. Y'all remember I did say that earlier. Something about some sort of an agreement, but being grudgy and not wanting to go through with something or something like that. It was that kind of energy. I'm not saying it's exactly that, but that's the feeling. It's something like that. Y'all, I gotta say this. Some of you may get accused of animal abuse, and that literally just went through my head. Or you may be accusing somebody of that, because I just saw a horse that looked like it was like emancipated in this picture. Also, for some of you, it could be something going on about a home having to be, I'm not saying all of y'all, I'm telling you, some of you may be dealing with. Like a house that has to be condemned, something about a home being condemned or needing repairs or something like that. For others of you, there could be problems with drinking. For others of you, I'm also getting this kind of like, and you wouldn't be on my channel if this was talking about you, but some of you being overly religious, like overly Bible thumping kind of shit. And you've turned into a person that it's like trying to talk to a brick wall. Okay? Only take it as it resonates, because like I said, that is not going to apply to everybody. But some of you may have to do roof work or work on a driveway even, or on roads. Yeah. Yo, I'm so paranoid that I've lost one of my cards. I hope I have them all here. Earth signs. I feel like somebody here, whether it's you or the other person, is feeling very satisfied that they were able to delay a process for someone here. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. I want that one right there. Something regarding a living situation or a home. And I did say something about a home needing to be condemned or repaired or something like that. Some of you could be, you know, I don't know, there could be something about causing delays by saying, oh, this house needs to be repaired, or it needs to be condemned, or there's something wrong with the bricks, or there's something wrong with the driveway, or the rules say blah, 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 blah. You know, there could be something like that for some of you. But for the most part, no matter how you spin it, like this is like somebody feeling very lucky by causing red tape and restrictions around a living situation or a home. Could have something to do with endings, transformations, or shared resources. Maybe you were trying to keep somebody from getting the shared resources they needed for their living situation, or they were trying to do this to you. It could be that too. Maybe you kept them a secret, kept this, whatever this is, the ending, transformation, or shared resources, a secret. That's just for some, but let's move on. I resonate with anybody yet? just curious. Not necessarily the has to have the work part, but I'm talking about, does anybody resonate with the part of somebody feeling lucky because they were able to like slow down somebody's ability? How do I say that? Like slow down a process regarding a living situation or a home. Let me know. All right, let's move on. Again, that could be you or somebody around you. Somebody may have been trying to prevent you from being able to change your living situation, or you were trying to keep them from being able to change their living situation. I don't know. I'm just giving possibilities here. All right, let's go. Earth signs. What's going on with the earth signs right now? First card out, empathy. Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Something is not a closed chapter for you. It's almost like, okay. Some of you may have feelings for someone. And you remember how I was talking about, how do I say this? For some of you, you may not have wanted to share with somebody, or you may not have wanted them to be able to move on or something like that. You may have had empathy for somebody, but still feeling upset is basically what I'm getting. Let's get off of the previous reading. Somebody here has empathy, but they're feeling upset. It could be something about shared resources and health issues, okay? So you could be dealing with somebody and you're sharing money or resources with someone who has a health issue, or they're sharing resources with you because you have a health issue. There could be something like that. There's a feeling of empathy, but also like it's tearing apart the foundation of the home or the family. Some of you could be feeling that way. Some of you could have even been through like a fire or something like that in your home, but that's going to be a select few as well. I'm getting something about love letters. I don't know what that's about, y'all. No idea what that means. Take that as you will. I'm getting something about love letters though. Earth signs. Some of you could be upset about a partnership or about a partner, or they could be upset with you. Yeah, I'm feeling like for a lot of you though, there's something about sharing resources because the health issue of a family member, okay? But there could be something about a partnership that's also, or an agreement that's involved as well. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, what's the energy for them right now? Earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Some of you may be like wanting to marry or get involved in a relationship or something like that, and this living situation is standing in the way. That could also be a thing for some of you. But with the honesty here, it's like whatever this situation is that's causing the frustration for you or the other person, the truth is going to come out about it, okay? If it hasn't already. I'm getting the word speculation. And what I mean by that is it's like, so, all right, we're going to make a fake example and y'all can run with it how you want. But say this reading is about me and I shared resources because of the health issues of my mother, right? But I really wanted to be with this man who I fell in love with. I wanted to marry them and spend the rest of my life with them. So I have to tell my mother, look, I need to move on. I need to be able to move on with my life, right? Because maybe that person's not going to be accepting of me having my mother in the home. This is a bad example, but it's the best I can do right now. But it's like, you, whoever this person is, they have to be honest and to communicate about it, but they're trying to put their feelers out instead for now. And it's weird. I feel like I'm picking out something. Hold on. What am I picking out? Okay. The frustrations, picking out the frustrations, trying to pick out some frustrations first and toss them to the side. It's something like that. Some of you haven't told this person that you need to move on, or they haven't told you that they need to move on. But this will be communicated, all right? Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. But you're scared, or this other person is scared. It's almost like whoever this is, somebody's afraid to communicate about a relationship or about a marriage. Maybe the relationship or the marriage is ending, or a marriage or a relationship is ending. You know, given the example that I said before, you know, the partner doesn't want to live. I mean, maybe the partner wants to marry me too, but doesn't want the mother to be in the house. So I'm afraid to tell my mother, and so now my relationship's ending. You know what I mean? There's some kind of energy like that. It may not be exactly that. Yeah. Whoever this is wanting to try to keep things under control because of the health issue. That's what this looks like. Again, it doesn't have to be a health issue, but for a lot of you, that's what it is. Somebody's trying to control the situation of a family member, potentially, who has a health issue. But it's affecting either their relationship with that person, these two people, or an outside person. Lots of secrecy here. Somebody may be trying to control another person and trying to get handouts also. Someone could be very flighty, very arrogant, whether that's you or them. All right. I really am getting that feeling. Y'all take this as it resonates with you, but I'm getting a storyline of somebody here who's trying to control the situation by keeping this outside relationship a secret, so that the family member with the health issue doesn't know that there's a threat, basically. And when I say that, like for instance, the person in that scenario I gave you, that person that I'm interested in, doesn't want there to be bad blood between them and my mother because they're trying to get me out. So the suggestion was, let's do a secret relationship. Okay? Remember, this is about the energy, not the exact story. But that's the energy that I'm getting from these cards. Somebody is saying, okay, somebody in your family is going to be upset because maybe they have health issues or something like that. I don't know what the reason would be. Maybe they have health issues or whatever, And so we're not going to rock the boat. We're just going to carry on behind the scenes. That's what I'm getting. So whoever this person is would still get what they want, but it wouldn't upset the other person. Yeah. It's like trying to recover this relationship behind the scenes. That's what it feels like. Somebody trying to recover a relationship behind the scenes. Hold on. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Here we go. Guess what? Either somebody already found out or is about to. It's going to cause a lot of problems here. Lots and lots and lots of problems. Yeah, don't avoid the tough conversations, guys. You got to have these conversations. I'm just saying. For some of you, it could be that that your partner or their partner told somebody. Doesn't have to be. But again, very big conflicts coming and a sense of danger. Somebody here is feeling very paranoid and upset about a relationship ending. Okay? That's interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's move on. So a lot of earth signs. I mean, this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. For some of you it is, but my overall feeling was some sort of secretive marriage or relationship that was going on behind the scenes. And maybe things were going along swimmingly, but somebody's going to find out if they haven't already. For many of you, it's because somebody gossiped or told, which makes sense because we've got Mars and Gemini right now, and Gemini gossips like a bitch. I mean, the archetype, not necessarily Geminis themselves. So a lot of the shit that's going on right now is happening because people gossiping, talking shit. And I have to love that because people always love to do that. Talk shit, talk shit, talk shit, you know. But it's like, you know, if you would have just addressed the situation head on when it happened, there wouldn't be a need to fucking gossip or go to the source. But unfortunately, adults still act like children. All right. Those are the cards I just did. I got to put those up before I try to do another reading with them. Let's do a tarot. See if we get something different from the tarot. This may be a continuation of one of these reads, or it may be a totally different read for a different Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Yeah, see, that does make sense from what I was talking about before. Feeling lucky because you were able to take your time regarding some sort of living situation. But yeah, somebody's getting found out. All right. Earth signs. Tell me what's going on for the earth signs right now. Ooh. Addictions, codependencies, or toxic behaviors is the first card that came out. Potentially greed for some of you. Earth signs. You could have been greedy with a child or unwilling to apologize. Earth signs. That is a lot of cards. I'm not doing that many at once. Earth signs, please. What's going on for the earth signs? Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Is it that one? I guess. Yeah, I get this feeling. All right, it's almost like a dogmatic feeling of somebody who would not apologize about something or make a change. And it could be because of an addiction, a codependency, or some sort of toxic behavior. Oh, legal in nature. There could be a Capricorn who was holding on to an apology in order to change it legally. Or this could be you. Again, Capricorn is an earth sign, but this could be any earth sign here. Or they could, a Capricorn could be holding on to a child to change a legal situation. Either way. All right, earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, please. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Shit. Where did that go? Yeah. That was your strategy. It's like by not okay, buying your time, thinking that if over time it'll just work itself out. I don't have to apologize. I can pretend like nothing's wrong, and over time it'll be okay. That's what the feeling that I'm getting. Or it'll work itself out, or the person will forget about it, or you know, there's some kind of energy like that going on for the earth signs right now. Or their person. Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, please. Yeah, keeping the situation a secret, hoping that it will help you to end your guilt or their guilt. I feel like somebody who's trying to absolve themselves of guilt. I really do. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Virgo. So many fucking cards at one time. Yeah. This is somebody who's not really being straightforward about a partnership or a new beginning and is stuck because they were trying to keep this strategy a secret. For legal reasons. Some of you had worked out some sort of strategy here. Hold on. It's like you were stuck legally in some sense of the word. So some of you took a leap of faith to be codependent as a strategy and weren't honest about it. Maybe so you could hold on to a secret partnership or a secret agreement. And so an apology would end and change. The fuck ever that means. But I'm going to look at this for a second. For some of you, all right, like in the living situation that I was describing, again, put this in your own context. I'm making a whole story that gives you the energy, not necessarily your story. But in that story where the mother is, you know, sick and the child is taking care of them, but has a secret romance going on over here, there could be a lot of confusion because maybe you lied to this parent or this family member or whoever this is and told them that you really, really wanted to be with them, or you really, really want to protect them, or you really, you know, there's something along that line where it's a false narrative that was being fed to somebody. Whether it was you doing it or them doing it to you. Because I feel like it's that strategy is kind of coming back to bite you in the ass, or it's coming back to bite them in the ass. You know what I mean? Because you said, or they said, they wanted to be with you. They said, for instance, I don't know what the actual situation is. They said they wanted this, but did they really? No, they didn't. Or no, you didn't. Okay? Some of you could have agreed to a new beginning with somebody because you were stuck because of the strategy that you had kept secret. Okay? All right, let's move on. Or they did. Let's do a advice card for the earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. This is, I always have to read this off of the box because it's too long a name. I can't remember. Take a magical fucking journey cards. All right, let's see what advice we have for the earth signs. Yeah, but whatever the situation is, for some reason, the relationship is, you know, not acceptable to somebody. In that previous reading. And so you're feeling like you have to hide it, or they're feeling like they have to hide it. But it's biting them in the butt because now the person is staying past their welcome. It could be even that for some of you. Because you're still feeding them a lot of bullshit that you want to take care of them, or they wanted to take care of you. All right. Advice for the earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. What is the advice for the earth signs, please? Ooh, my stomach is growling. That one wants to come out. We're going to take that one. Kindness is gangsta as fuck. You'll never shine throwing shade. How many of you really needed to hear that? I'm getting the word recluse. One more advice card for the earth signs. says you are absolutely capable of creating the life you can't stop dreaming about. Make a fucking roadmap to your dream. Wait, to your dream life and work on that shit every single day. When you have a plan, you are one step closer to making that shit happen. Now bury your excuses 6 feet under and put on those work boots. It's time to make some dreams happen. I'm going to give you my, if any of you have watched my other like astrology videos and stuff like that, I get the overall feeling of something that I said in one of my videos. It's like, we kind of need to focus more on our Virgo tendencies, meaning that no sudden like big leaps, because big leaps lead to big falls. All right. But there is something to be said about knowing how to do things step by step and using the proper channel step by step to get a desired outcome that is actually much better, right? And also more stable, more likely to be sustainable. All right. So I feel like there's something about that type of energy for you guys. It's like, you know, mind your fucking P's and Q's, but sit down and make a plan of what you need to do. Like, how am I going to get this life that I want? Again, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. I'm saying the life that you want, how are you going to make it happen? Sit down, write down, make a plan. Okay? And start working towards that plan. But as I said, step by step, no jumping. I don't know why I feel like telling you that, no jumping, but you do have to go step by step and use the proper channels. And you don't get to use your family member's health issue or your taboo relationship or whatever the fuck this is, okay? You don't get to use that as an excuse. Make the plan. What do I have to do? Yes, I know this, this, and this, but what do I have to do? You know what I mean? Stop making excuses. Man up, I heard. Man up. Okay? Be nice, but man up. All right, let's move on. Let's do your shadow side for the earth signs. Sorry, y'all. I got the itchy nose because my hair likes to go like this. And it's like, ooh. So for those of you who don't know, for me, when I'm asking this question, a shadow side to me means either one, it's something you have a blind spot and don't recognize about yourself, but it is true. Or it's something that you do recognize, but you refuse to address or to acknowledge. Triumph of lies and forgetting oneself. May mean something to you guys. If for those of you that it does, it's like you're worried about how you're seen being transformed because you had been keeping up a facade here. And unfortunately, in keeping up this facade, you kind of like, how do I say this? You kept up a facade that ultimately wound up betraying yourself, if that makes sense. That's the feeling that I get. It feels like a complete martyr type of syndrome kind of thing. For some of you, something martyry. I don't know. But I have to tell you, the shadow side that I'm also getting from that is that that was also like very shallow because you were more worried about how you would appear than you really were about who it hurt or how it hurt anybody. For some of you, or the, you know, this person, whatever. But this was meant for the earth sign. All right. What is the shadow side for the air signs? Y'all, your shadow side might be an air sign. What is the shadow side of the earth signs right now? Hiding your true self. Didn't I just say that? I got the word being banished. You're worried about being banished, or some of you are. For some of you, this has to do with children. For others, it has to do with creativity. For others, it has to do with a romance. Okay? Or it could be a mixture of these things. Every so often, I get the word vindictive, and I'm getting that word again in y'all's. But yeah, I definitely feel a cover up here around children, creativity, or romance. And it's like in the process, you're hiding who you actually are. Because you don't want to be seen as you are. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, I feel like you don't want to be seen as you actually are. You want to be seen as something different. You may be putting on a false front because you want to look like the good guy, or you want to look like the millionaire, or you want to look like whatever. But the truth is, you're not what you're showing the world. All right, let's go on. Hiding your true self. Hiding is keeping things inside. Lack of trust becomes lack of hope. Lack of trust becomes lack of hope. You know, that one may be like you trusted the situation was going to work itself out, and then in the end it's like you lose hope. So there it says, so there must be a limit. So I was right. That is what it's saying. There has to be a limit here for how long you're going to keep yourself under the radar or hidden, or I don't know if you're being abused or you're abusing people. All right. But I got something about abuse a couple of times now. So if it's not you, I apologize. But if it is you, you know it is. But I'm getting something about abuse here as well. All right. Some of you could be dealing with two people also. Either way. It says, in the dazzling light, there is a hint of a door. Like the door to a Hammon? I don't know what that is, y'all. Outside, draped in scarlet tunics, stands two women. One under the sign of the sun and the other beneath the sign of the moon. The sun is Leo. The moon is Pisces or Cancer. So there could be something about those signs for some of you as well. But either way, there's two sides to you, and you're not showing your full self. You're not showing your true self. Either way, you could be in front of the mirror, or you could hide behind the mirror, yet you choose to be the mirror. So you're being a reflection of what people want to see, but that's not who you actually are. Okay? I feel like you're projecting an image of yourself that you feel like other people want to see, and you're not actually being who you are. It says hiding is a survival instinct. Do you want to be honest and truly be yourself? Very few people will accept you then. You are too complicated to be comfortable, too contradictory to be easy, too exceptional to be believed, too plain to be considered. You can be the sun. You can be the moon. You can be the door. You can be the road. You can be the butterfly, and the brick. Maybe the question is not if, but when. Sometimes real solitude is when there is not a right moment to be yourself. What does that say? And not the right person. I don't know what that is. That's a full sentence, and not the right person is a full sentence in here. Whatever. And neither the right way. Being yourself is like a moment in the spa. It's a massage for the soul, a purification process that brings in oxygen and turns away age and wear. It is bliss and it is pleasure. So this is about finding your safe space where you can be free to be yourself, free from the limitations of other people's belief systems about you. But I have to be honest with you, this is a real world. And in the real world, people are going to resent you. People are going to dispute you. They dispute all of us for whatever reason. There's people that dispute me because I wear a monster shirt, because I read tarot, because I cuss, because I speak out about people being stepped on financially and, you know, gossiped about and shit like that. You're going to have haters. Everybody's going to have fucking haters. You got to come to grips with you, is what I'm getting. You have to come to grips with you, who you actually are. Unashamed. Okay? It's like, it's time for you to come out, as the way I feel it. Some of you, it could even be that. Maybe it's like you're not straight. Maybe, you know, it's time for you to come out. But you're afraid that people are going to hate you. Fuck them. For as many people there are that will hate you for it, there's going to be other people that will fucking love you for it. Okay? That's all I can say on that one. I'm going to move on. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. See? Fated to suffer. You're fated to suffer because you won't tell the truth about who you really are. You won't come out of your shadow. That's the feeling I'm getting. You won't come out of your shadow, and so you may feel like the world is just against you, or you're just meant to suffer. You're not meant to suffer. You're meant to be your fucking self. That's what the fuck you're supposed to do. All right? You're meant to be yourself. Hear me one more time. You are not fated to suffer. You are meant to be who you truly are. And until you do, that's why you feel this way, all right? You're feeding your own self a poison apple here. All right. Let's move on. Let's do a love reading. We're going to start with these, and then we'll move on to the actual love cards. But let's see what's going on in the love lives of the earth signs right now. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Y'all, I felt like that's so weird because right from the beginning, before I read any cards, I was like, I feel like there's an agreement that you made, but you're feeling torn. And I'll be damned if the cards didn't say that. I'm just saying, that just kills me how that happens, because it's like, I don't know why I know this or how I feel this or what, but I just do. Like, I may not know the exact details, but I'm feeling the energy. All right. Let's, love for the earth signs, please. What's going on? Let's look at your partner. How does your partner or your love interest see you? Let's do it that way. Your love interest. How does your love interest see you? They think you're sorry. Okay. It says, I'm sorry for how I treated you. So they may think that you're sorry about the way that you treated them, or maybe this is being flipped. I don't know, but Okay? But they think that you know that you did them wrong and that you're sorry that you did them wrong, is the way that I would read that. But again, like I said, it could flip. It could be the other way around. Earth sign love reading. Tell me what their person, how their person sees them. How does the earth sign's person see them? Their person of interest or love interest see them? That definitely wants to come out. I have trust issues, so they think you have trust issues. They think you're sorry about how you treated them. They think that you realize, or they think that you have trust issues. How does that work? It's so hard to word that. For me, anyway. Earth signs, how does their love interest see them? One more, come on. But they do see a future, or they think that you see a future with them. So they're banking on the fact, see, and I saw that in the reading before. It's like they're banking on there being a future with you, but they understand there's something going on here that's not allowing this relationship to move forward. And it's also the fact that there are also trust issues involved, you know, maybe because of the situation. I want to call it a situationship, but whatever. But that's what's coming out. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. No one can compare to you. They think that you think they are the one. They think that you think there is a future. They think that you think there are trust issues involved, though. And they think that you are sorry for how you treated them, though. Either way, I still see somebody who feels like there's still a possibility the two of you can be together. But there's something that has to be worked out first. Okay, somebody may feel like they can't give the other person what they need right now, but they do care about what the other person thinks. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, let's move to the actual love cards. This may be for a different earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or it may be the same one, but let's do a love reading for the earth signs. Love reading for the earth signs. This one I'm doing non-specific. It can be you or them or both. My hair won't stop. Okay. Love reading for the earth signs, please. Hold on. Love reading for the earth signs, please. There we go. Somebody sees a future with you, or you see a future with them. I see this whole thing about my fantasy. All right, it says the future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. My fantasy. You are my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you, and I use them for inspiration. I want you. You're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. Somebody here may have father wounds, though, and it says, my father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. So somebody has a hard time getting the balls to do something. I mean, simply put, it doesn't necessarily have to be a father issue, but somebody's having a hard time manning up. Remember me saying that? Somebody has to man up. Soon I'm going to contact you. It feels pretty innocent, to be honest with you, in most part. And when I say that, I don't mean like there's an innocence to the relationship, but it's more of like um, I don't know if I'm using the right words, but there is a certain innocence to it. Even if it was a taboo, it still feels like there's a certain innocence to it. It says, "You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together." Earth signs. Oh. Wild side. Ooh. Oh. Okay, then. There's a side to you that I haven't seen, and I want to. I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. Oh, okay then. Somebody wants to get their freaky deaky on with their soulmate. Okay. Somebody wants to get freaky, but maybe it's taboo, you know, in some sense of the word. And somebody's got to, again, man up. Go do that wild shit. Hold on a second. Other people's opinions are standing in the way of your relationship. But there is an obsession between the two of you. But it's like, I don't know if somebody won't listen. Like somebody's trying to tell, it feels like somebody is trying to tell the other person, like, you really need to go ahead and just clear the air here. Let's work this out and so we can move forward, right? But it's this other person, and I may be wrong. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. That's fine. But it feels like there's another person, or maybe it's just another side of you or another side of them. But it feels like there's a person that wants to move forward. They want to be able to fully sexually express themselves with you or you with them. But there's other obligations or taboos around your love relationship here. And whatever it is, somebody is having a hard time getting the balls to break out of the mold, so to speak. Whoever this is doesn't want to lose the other person. But they feel like they're not being, like, I don't know if it's not being, it's like not being heard. It's like every time I try to, remember me saying something about that earlier, something about somebody trying to talk, and it's like they're talking to a brick wall. And so this person, whoever this is feeling like they need time to heal. They need to heal from this. You know, there could be like one of you that has a hard time manning up. And then there's another one of you, because I'm looking at the bottom cards here at the bottom of the deck. There could be one of you that has a hard time manning up. And then there's another one that has a hard time softening up. You know, like being more receptive and kind and, you know, instead of forcing things, allowing things. All right. That may be part of the problem. Somebody who's trying to force things rather than allow. And then another person, like I said, who is having a hard time getting the balls to do what needs to be done. Either way, it's a lot of you, you're not together with this person, or you're not going to be with this person yet. Okay? I feel like if the situation is corrected, you might come back together if you are separated, okay? Some of you, you may still be together, but there's an energetic block between the two of you, and that's what it is, all right? Somebody doesn't want to be seen as a whore, even. It could even be that, you know? Somebody doesn't want to be seen as a whore. I am not trying to be rude, but that could be a problem. Fuck them. Are you too? No. If you're over 18 years of age, who you fuck is nobody else's business. All right? How you fuck is nobody's business. But I'm just saying, this is like, I feel like there's a frustration, like, because the one feels like they're talking to a brick wall, or you each are talking at each other. It could be either way. But I feel like it's like, you know what? I don't even know what to do anymore. I have to let go. I have to go. Yeah. That's the overall feeling that I'm getting. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all again very soon. You guys have a very good day. Bye, guys.